Have you ever wondered how some of the most successful people in the world keep their influence growing? Long after they've stepped away from their big day-to-day jobs, you see them thriving, their wealth expanding, their voices still shaping the world. It's a question I've thought about a lot. It's not just about what they did in the past, it's about what they are doing right now. They have found a way to leverage their wisdom, their life experience into something powerful and new. They haven't retired from life. They've simply stepped onto a different kind of stage, one with incredible reach and reward. The truth is, many of them have unlocked a path that isn't always talked about in the open. It's one of the best-kept secrets of the truly wealthy and influential. I'm talking about serving on the board of directors for a for-profit company. Think of it as a golden key. It opens a door not just to continued earnings, but to a whole new level of impact. This isn't just a quiet retirement plan. It's an active role in steering the ships of industry. It's where major decisions are made, where futures are forged, and where you can share your unique gifts to help a company grow and prosper for everyone involved. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds like it's for someone else, for the big shot CEOs and famous names. But I'm here to tell you that this world is opening up. What matters most is the value you bring, the perspective you hold, and the wisdom you've gained from your own unique journey. It's about taking all that you have learned, every triumph, every challenge, and applying it in a space where it can create real change. This path is about more than just a title. It's about claiming your seat at the table where the future is being discussed and decided. The rewards are not just financial, though they can be significant. We're talking about compensation that often includes a generous salary, stock in the company, and other valuable perks. But the true wealth comes from the influence you gain and the connections you build. Imagine being in a room with other brilliant minds, all working together to solve huge problems and create incredible opportunities. You become part of a powerful network that can open doors you never even knew existed. This is how you build a legacy that lasts, one that extends far beyond a single career. So, who are the people who typically receive this incredible invitation to serve on a board? Traditionally, the answer has been quite narrow. You would often see former CEOs and high-level executives from other major corporations. These are individuals who have steered large organizations and possess a deep understanding of finance, operations, and corporate strategy. Their experience is undeniably valuable. They've been in the hot seat, made the tough calls, and navigated complex challenges. Companies seek them out for their proven track records and their steady hands, knowing they can provide sage advice during critical moments. Another group you'll find are the industry experts and specialists. Think of a brilliant scientist joining the board of a pharmaceutical company, or a cybersecurity genius advising a tech firm. These are the people who have dedicated their entire careers to mastering a specific field. They bring a depth of knowledge that no one else in the room has. Their role is to provide insight into new trends, potential risks, and exciting innovations on the horizon. They are the visionaries who help the company stay ahead of the curve, ensuring it remains relevant and competitive in a rapidly changing world. But here is the exciting part, the part that should make you lean in. Today, companies understand that to succeed, they need more than just the usual voices. They need diversity in every sense of the word. They are actively seeking out professionals with unique backgrounds, from marketing gurus who understand the modern consumer, to community leaders who grasp social impact, to tech innovators who see the future. They need people who bring different life experiences, different perspectives, and different ways of thinking to the table. This is where you come in. Your journey has given you a point of view that is valuable and needed. This shift means the door is wider open than ever before. You do not have to be a retired CEO of a Fortune 500 company to be considered. What you need is a track record of excellence in your own field, a strong ethical compass, and a passion for contributing your expertise. Companies are looking for leaders who can ask the tough questions, challenge the status quo, and represent a broader set of stakeholders, including customers, employees, and the community. Your unique story and your specialized knowledge could be the missing piece they have been searching for all along. So what really happens behind those closed boardroom doors? It's not just about sipping coffee and nodding along. Being a board member is a serious responsibility, a sacred trust given to you by the company's shareholders. Your primary job is to provide oversight and guidance. You are there to represent the best interests of the people who own the company, which means ensuring it is run ethically, responsibly, and with a clear strategy for long-term success. You and your fellow board members are the ultimate guardians of the company's mission and its financial health. During meetings, which might happen 4 to 6 times a year, you dive deep into the company's performance. You review financial statements, analyze sales reports, and assess major risks. The CEO and their executive team will present their plans, their progress, and their problems. Your role is to listen intently, to ask probing questions, and to offer your honest perspective. For instance, you might ask, "Are we investing enough in new technology?" Or, "How are we ensuring our company culture is inclusive and supportive for all employees?" It's a high-level conversation about the big picture. One of the most critical duties of a board is hiring, evaluating, and, if necessary, replacing the chief executive officer. This is perhaps the most important decision a board can make, as the CEO sets the tone and direction for the entire organization. You are also responsible for approving the CEO's compensation, ensuring it aligns with the company's performance and is fair. This is a huge part of your role, holding the most powerful person in the company accountable and making sure they are leading with integrity and vision. It is a profound responsibility that shapes the future for thousands of employees and customers. Beyond the formal duties, you act as a strategic advisor and a sounding board for the leadership team. You bring your outside perspective to help them see things they might miss. For example, if you have expertise in international markets, you could provide invaluable advice as the company plans to expand overseas. You are there to challenge assumptions, encourage innovation, and support the executive team through tough times. It's a role of immense influence, where your wisdom can help a good company become a truly great one, creating value for everyone it touches. Now I know what you're thinking. This all sounds wonderful, but how do I even begin? Let me tell you, the path to your first board seat starts with small, intentional steps right now. First, you must cultivate your own expertise. Become the absolute best at what you do. Be known in your industry as a problem solver, an innovator, and a person of high integrity. Build a strong personal brand around your unique skills. Whether your gift is in finance, marketing, technology, or human resources, polish it until it shines brightly. Your reputation is your most valuable currency on this journey. Next, you have to get visible. It's not enough to be brilliant in private. People need to know who you are and what you stand for. Start by serving on the board of a nonprofit organization that you are passionate about. This is a fantastic training ground. It will teach you how boards operate, how to read financial reports, and how to work collaboratively with other leaders. Speak at industry conferences, write articles, or start a blog about your area of expertise. Let the world see your wisdom in action. These activities build your credibility and expand your network. Networking is absolutely key, but I want you to think of it as relationship building. It's about making authentic connections. Let your colleagues, mentors, and contacts know that you are interested in board service. Reach out to people who are currently serving on boards and ask them for advice. You can say something simple like, "I deeply admire the work you're doing on that board. I hope to be ready for an opportunity like that one day. Do you have any advice for me?" People are often generous with their time, especially when you approach them with sincerity and respect. Finally, believe with all your heart that this is possible for you. Do not let doubt or fear tell you that you are not qualified enough or connected enough. Every single person who sits in a boardroom today started somewhere. They built their skills, they made connections, and they had the courage to say yes when the opportunity arose. Your unique journey has prepared you for this. Start today by taking one small step, then another, and another. You have so much to offer, and the world is waiting for your wisdom. Go claim your seat at the table. Now that you're ready to take your first steps toward the boardroom, let's talk about one of the most important tools in your journey, your board-ready resume and professional bio. These documents are your introduction to board recruiters and decision makers, so it's critical to get them right. Start with your resume. Unlike a standard job application, a board resume should spotlight your leadership, strategic thinking, and governance experience. Begin with a concise summary highlighting your executive roles, industry expertise, and any previous board or committee service. Focus on accomplishments that demonstrate your ability to see the big picture, manage risk, and drive organizational success. Structure your resume to showcase leadership roles, such as C-suite or senior management positions, experience with financial oversight, mergers and acquisitions, regulatory compliance, or digital transformation, board-level contributions, even if from nonprofit or advisory boards. Results. Use metrics and outcomes. For example, drove 20% revenue growth by launching new market initiatives, or oversaw $50 million budget as audit committee chair. When it comes to your professional bio, keep it brief, about 1 page. Use a compelling opening statement that defines who you are as a leader and what you bring to the boardroom. For example, Jane Smith is a transformational finance executive with over 20 years of experience in global markets, known for her expertise in risk management and guiding companies through complex regulatory environments. Follow with a summary of your core strengths, such as strategic vision, financial acumen, or cybersecurity expertise. Include a short list of your most relevant board and committee experiences, industry affiliations, and recognitions. Here's what board recruiters look for: a clear track record of leadership and impact, evidence of governance experience and understanding of fiduciary responsibilities, skills that address current boardroom needs, such as ESG, digital innovation, or international expansion, diversity of thought, background, and expertise. Keep your language confident and outcome-focused. Avoid jargon and emphasize how your skills align with board priorities. Remember, your resume and bio are living documents. Update them regularly to reflect new achievements and board-relevant experiences. If you're currently working at a company and considering serving on a for-profit board, there are a few important steps to take. First, review your employment contract and company policies to understand any restrictions or disclosure requirements related to outside board service. Communicate openly with your employer about your interest in joining a board. Transparency builds trust and helps avoid misunderstandings. Be proactive in identifying and managing potential conflicts of interest. Make sure the board role does not compete with your company's business or create ethical dilemmas. Balancing your responsibilities is key. Ensure you can meet your current job expectations while fulfilling your board duties. Time management and clear boundaries are essential. Consider setting aside dedicated time for board work and keeping your employer informed about your commitments. With the right positioning, your story will capture the attention of the right board and open the door to your next great opportunity. Thank you for watching Building Wealth Today TV. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring you more valuable content and push the video out to a broader audience. See you next time.